Okay.
We're good?
Okay, if you talk now, do I have you?
Can you hear me?
Okay, you guys need to, can you stop for a second? Sorry, say hi again.
Hello.
Okay, that's better. We can hear you now.
And there's no echo. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's start.
Okay. I know we're not on the smart board, but we're good deal.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, we're standing in neutral.
Yep.
And without saying a word, when I say go, we're going to walk in neutral. And all we're going to do is find the spaces in the room. So you're not close to anyone else, you're not close to the furniture, and you're just walking randomly across the class. Ready? Go. Stay in neutral, walking in neutral, and you're walking all through the room, finding the pathways, the empty pathways, staying totally alert to a new direction.
You're getting a mark for drama for this. Thank you.
And I'm going to scaffold it, so it's going to, that means it's going to get more complicated. So we're walking in silence, looking for the spaces. Turn sharply when I clap. Ready? And turn. And walk. Walk a little faster. Pick up the pace. A little faster. You're doing great. And turn. Faster. Walk, 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 walk. Faster, faster, faster. You're in a hurry. You're late for school. And turn. And freeze. Good. When I say freeze, if you're really close to someone, just scooch over and spread out. Scooch, scooch, scooch. Stay in neutral. Ready? And walk. Faster, 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 faster. And turn. And walk. Keep walking. And turn. And turn. And freeze. Scooching. Oh, good. Good remembering. Okay, there's 3 ways I can call your attention. I'll say and freeze, and there's 2 other ways. So let's try it, see if you can pick them up. And walk. This is really training, okay? The training is to walk and listen and follow all the directions. Okay. Yeah, echo clap. That's what it is. So when I clap a rhythm, you repeat it and look at me. Ready? Good. Awesome. All right. So, and there's a 3rd way. So just walk. Faster. Faster. You're late. You're late. You're late for school. You have to go get a late slip. You hate that. And can everybody see me? No. You know what this sign is? This is a T for timeout. So when I do this, you do this. And then you look at me. So you don't tell anybody, oh, it's timeout, it's a T. No, 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 it's a visual. All right, so let's try it and see how long it takes for everyone to catch on. Ready, walk. Wow, good. All right, ready to move on to more fun stuff. All right, so this next game is called Atom. Put your hand up if you've played it before.
It's a game.
Nobody's played Atom before? All right, so just think of in chemistry, there's a little atom, there's atoms inside a molecule, and atoms have electrons around it. And you're going to be the electrons. So when I say atom, you have all the electrons have to get together in a cluster. So for the cluster, we will sit down on the floor in a circle. So I might say, while you're walking, I might say atom 3. And as quick as you can, you find the people nearest you and sit in a group of 3 in a circle. All right? The rules get harder. This is the simple rule. So let's try that part. Walk. Adam 2. Good job. I'm looking for the ones that are the fastest. And when you're sitting in pairs, you should sit knee to knee on the floor, cross-legged. And I think Miss Kaufman and the girl in pink were the fastest that time. All right, so here's an extra rule. You're not allowed to be with the person you're with right now in the next cluster. Ready? Walk. Adam 4. Quick, 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 quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think the group in the back there with the girl with the tie-dye shirt and the white hat was first. From what I can see. Now, if there's people left out, it doesn't feel good to be left out, right? So the guys that are left out, how does it feel to just be standing there?
Good.
You know what? Go see Mr. Hammer. Yeah.
When you feel excluded from a group, it's not always fun. So I like to play Adam with inclusion. So that means we shouldn't even notice that there's an extra person. If there's somebody left standing beside your group, you quickly signal them in without saying anything. And they just are part of your group. All right? And then no one has to feel left out. So the people who are in your present group are not allowed in your next group. But the people who were in your last group are allowed in your next group. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So look who's in your group right now. Don't be with them next. And walk. Adam 3. Okay, right in front of the camera, here, the girl with the ponytail. I think that was the first group from what I can see. All right, is anyone with anyone from the last group? Be honest. Good. Is there anyone else? Could you just stand? Be honest. Oh, good. There's 2 people. So this becomes a class problem. This is not their problem. So what are we going to do about it as a class?
Change the groups. Change the groups.
All right, let's see if the class can figure out how to do that.
Okay. Here. Sit.
Wow, your teacher is smart. Oh, good. All right, let's give those guys a clap. Awesome. All right. So you see how this is a problem-solving game. We're going to play it just for another minute or 2 and then move on. So get up, walk around. Don't be with these people in the next group. Adam 1. Okay, I didn't catch who was first, but good for you. Nice and fast. And walk around one more time. Now, obviously, you can be with anybody, right? Adam 6. Don't sit until you have your group. Yeah, I think the group over back, like not the one in front of me, but the one behind that, had their group of 6 first. I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to see, but I think so. All right, so don't be with these guys next. Walk around. Adam 2. Wow, that's getting faster. It was a tie between the girl in the pink and her partner and the boys here with the royal blue and gray. It's a tie. Awesome. Uh-oh, we got a class problem. Yeah, shouldn't even notice you standing up. You all have to be looking for, so this is why it takes practice. Today I'm introducing the games, but if you continue to play the games, you can make it much better as far as class cooperation, class problem solving, and moving without talking. So those are the extensions of this game, which is really working on the learning skills on the report card, all of you guys. It's a great way to train them, okay? So we're gonna do an extension of this game. It's called One Teapot. So walk around. Adam 1. Good job. And stand up or sit down. Doesn't matter. You're going to make a teapot. So your teapot could have a handle. Let's see if you can see me. A handle and a spout. It could be tipped over. It could be really fat, so your legs could be like making it really fat. All right. Or you could do it down on the floor. Pudgy, a short teapot. Make a teapot statue. 3, 2, 1, freeze. Okay, if you're on one foot, just be really careful that you can hold it for a long time. Usually I suggest putting your toe down or something, but I'll leave it to you. See, because you have to freeze. So put your toe down. Yeah. Figure out, maybe bend your knee. Does that work? Yeah. All right, look where you are in the room. Look where you're facing. Look exactly where you are and what your shape is, and remember that. Because next time I say one teapot, you have to come back to this freeze and in this spot. Okay? Walk around. Adam 1. Run, 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 run. Back to where you were. Adam, oh, sorry, my mistake. One teapot. One teapot, back to your teapot. Good job. Sorry about that. Okay, walk around. We don't need to sit for the one teapot game if we don't want to. I'm going to call another number, and when I do, you're going to get together with that many people, and you're going to make one shape. I'll tell you what it is. 2, CN Tower. If you can't find a group, then get in another group. It's up to you. All right? Let's make the CN Towers all different. Like maybe the 2 people could be at different levels to make the CN Tower. Okay, I see everybody has a CN Tower that looks the same. How can you make a CN Tower that's unique? Okay, can one person in the CN Tower be lower than the other person? Oh, there's one. Awesome. That's a middle level.
I like yours.
Okay, I don't see a CN Tower over here with the stripes and the gray. Let's see a CN Tower shape. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Can you where you are?
Can you see there's one? Okay, the group's in front, Duck. We've got a lifting crew back there.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's awesome. Very unique. Very good. All right, let's get back into your CN Tower shape.
Okay, back to CN Tower.
And remember where you are.
Oh.
Because you have to come back here the next time I say CN Tower. Okay, ready? One teapot. Go. Go, 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 go. Where were you? Quick, 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 quick. Oh, I like that. Nice and quick. Fast walking in the class. Excellent. 2, CN Tower. Go.
Oh, do your CN Tower.
Right. Walk around.
No.
3, evergreen tree.
3, evergreen tree. 3.
Yeah, I like the levels over here. We got 2 high levels with the boys and 1 middle level. Does anyone have high, middle, and low level in your tree?
Yes.
And freeze. Don't move in the wind.
Don't move.
You gotta freeze. Put your foot down. Put your foot down because you're not frozen. There you go. All right, remember where you are. One teapot. Go. Fast, 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 fast.
Dakota, you were sitting.
CN Tower.
CN Tower.
Tree. Christmas tree.
Christmas tree.
Okay, well done. And walk around. Walk, 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 walk. Be with different people every time. 4, car.
Oh, a car. A car. Sit.
I'm tired.
Somebody sit. Ready? Sit. You can sit. I'm like this joking. I didn't mean like that. My back. Put your bum on my back, not like straddle. Hey, like this. Like that. We're having way too much fun with this one.
Yeah, I like the group at the back there. Very good. The boys at the back. Well done. Let's freeze. 3, 2, 1, freeze. Here, freeze. Freeze in your car shape. I didn't see you freeze yet. Good. Now, see if you can adjust your car shape to be at different levels too. Like in the back of the room there, we've got somebody sitting on somebody, but that makes different levels, which is very unique. That's what we want. So adjust it.
Okay, there you 4 are together.
I'm
All right, let's see it now. 3, 2, 1, freeze. Freeze, 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 freeze. I don't see a freeze. Still see lots of moving. Freeze. Much better. All right, remember where you are. 1, teapot.
No, she hasn't said anything yet.
Yes, she has. 1 teapot.
Oh, she has.
Sitting. Yes, you were.
2. CN Tower.
Quietly, please.
3, Christmas tree. 4, car. 3. And the last one, walk around. 5, snake.
Here, sorry, I'll move this so you can see.
It's awesome. Oh, good, good, good. I like that. Now, I see almost everyone's at a low level. Can you make your snake at different levels? Like pretend they're climbing over a tree branch.
What happens if some of you lie down and some of you are like in the middle of the snake? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like you be the head, so put your head up like a cobra. There you go. And then you guys are the flute.
Wow, that's great. I see one in the back there. Somebody's holding somebody's feet. But you could imagine that the snake is crawling over a branch and back down, or that the tail is shaking way up in the air, or that the mouth is way up. So you can easily make a snake at different levels, right? And what makes a picture like this interesting is the levels. That's one of the things that makes it interesting. And that's one of the components of a tableau. I don't know if you've heard about a tableau, but it's a frozen picture. And a frozen picture tells a story. So if you're really frozen, I shouldn't see any heads wiggling. Let's see if we can do that for a second. Wow. Excellent. And of course, we can add sound and stuff. So we've done 5 different freezes. And now I'm going to challenge your memory. Are you ready?
Yep.
2, CN Tower. 4, car.
I'm so sorry.
3, Christmas tree. 1, teapot. So grade 8, I have a question for you just to think about. And don't answer this out loud, but just think. When you're in transitions in your classes, so you're going from, I don't know, math to language arts, and you stay in the same room, but you're transitioning, do you start talking to your neighbors? Or when you're in the gym class, does that include all kinds of conversation that's unnecessary? Does it sound like recess? And these are just things to think about. So here's my biggest challenge to you. We're going to continue this game about 2 more minutes, only this time it's all the transitions have to be in silence. I challenge you. I think you can do it. Because you know the game now. Are you ready? 2, CN Tower. Wow, what a difference. Awesome. This is an advanced class. I can hear it. 4, car. 5, snake. 'Awesome. Give yourselves a big clap. Way to go. Wow. Can you come and sit right on the floor in front of the screen? So this is one of my favorite drama games because now that you know it, you can put any theme to it. So if you're studying something in another subject, you could make the freezes about that subject. If your teacher is about to introduce a story or a poem, then this is a great minds-on activity because your teacher or you, one of you, depending on who's introducing the story, you don't tell anybody about the story first. You just pick things out. Like if you were doing fairy tales, like Rapunzel, you know, I did this once with a younger class as well. And they, I say 1, witch. Okay, and then I'd pick another character from the story. And then I'd say, like 2, Rapunzel, and I'd explain what that is, right? It's a vegetable that grows in your garden. And so they would make that. And so then they're trying to guess all the time, okay, so what's this going to be about? What's the story going to be about? And it's really an interesting game to reinforce memory, focusing, transitioning in silence, and getting into a theme. So I want to say that also for the benefit of your teacher. You're listening, Ms. Kaufman? Awesome. All right. So freezing is really, really important. I want to know what you're studying because we're going to play a little game called Wax Museum. So what are you working on in social studies, for example?
In history.
History.
What are you working on, Tim? Tim?
So it's like these important people, and it's the fighting between the Hudson's Bay Company and the natives.
Okay. Okay. So Europeans and natives and the fur trade. Is that right?
Sure.
Yeah. Sure. All right. So if we were going to go through a wax museum, put your hand up if you've been to one before. Okay, so in a wax museum, you can go from room to room, and every room has a theme. So we would have like frozen statues or wax statues of that theme. So this is a really fun game to practice freezing, all right, and having focus and concentrating, and also connect it with something that you're learning about. So if we were going to learn about the fur trade, and we went into a room in the wax museum that showed people fighting, the First Nations and the Europeans fighting, what would that look like? What kind of statue could you make? Ooh.
I've got one person leaving just to go to the office, but I'm wondering, we're also doing fairy tales, so I don't know which one would be easier for you. In language, we're studying fairy tales, so either or.
Oh. Which fairy tales?
All of them, the Grimm's ones.
Okay, so can we get just some ideas of which ones, and I'll have both.
Little Red Riding Hood, Cinderella, the Frog Prince, Rapunzel.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some fairy tales, and we'll also do some First Nations stuff. All right, so this is how the game goes. You're walking about, actually, you're not walking about. You're standing in a spot, and there's a guard, and this time it's gonna be your teacher.
Yeah.
The teacher is going to walk around, and then I'm going to suggest a room that she's going to walk into, because it's after hours, the public is all gone, and the guard wants to make sure that all the statues are in good shape.
Okay.
So when the guard walks, just before the guard walks into a room, I'm going to say something like, and now she's walking into Rapunzel's fairy tale room. And then you quickly make the shape of something in that fairy tale, for example, and hold that freeze. And your teacher, as the night guard, is going to look around and see if there's any broken parts, or if any parts are wiggling, which they shouldn't, right? Because they're in really good shape and they're just totally frozen. So this is a simple version of the game, which we'll do first, and then it gets a little more interesting. So I'll teach that after you learn this part. All right? Stand up and find a spot by yourself.
They had a question. Can they pair up to make their frozen?
Very good question. Yes, they can. And I know they can transition in silence, so that's what's expected in this game.
Okay, awesome. Okay. So do I start walking? Yep.
All right, so Ms. Kaufman, you've got your back turned to them as the night guard, and then I'm going to suggest the room you're walking in next, and you give them about 5 to 10 seconds to form their statues, and then you walk through an imaginary door. You can mime it, and just look around and see if your statues are all in good shape.
Okay.
All right, so we'll start with Red Riding Hood, and it doesn't matter if it doesn't have to be one Red Riding Hood in the whole class.
Okay.
Right? You can have whatever version you want. You could have lots of Red Riding Hoods. It doesn't matter. You have to do this in silence. Okay, ready? So let's start with Red Riding Hood. Ms. Kaufman's back is turned. Red Riding Hood, and we're just going to give you about 5 seconds. And you have to have different levels, because it's really boring. The public will not pay to see you if it's not interesting. So different levels.
I won't. I'll leave.
Different
5,
levels.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh.
So your eyes are allowed to blink, but you're not allowed to watch Ms. Kaufman or have your eyes move in any other way. You're allowed to breathe, but it shouldn't be obvious.
These guys are good.
I could see that. Okay, so leave the room for a moment in that wax museum, Ms. Kaufman. I'm going to give them a little coaching.
Okay, I want to take a picture of them.
All right, so I want to see different levels. I saw one person laying down. That was great. I see a nice stand up here with one guy with his elbows up. That's great. But the rest of you from this distance, look boring. So I want you to intermix with someone else. Think about the different parts of the Red Riding Hood story. Maybe you're the big bad wolf crawling over grandma's bed. I don't know. I want there to be life in this. Excellent. What's right in front of me looks absolutely amazing. We got high, low, and middle levels here. So everybody's getting into their new shape before Miss Kaufman walks through that door again, or the guard. Okay, ready? Keep that, what you guys just had. Okay, Red Riding Hood. 3, 2, 1, freeze. So imagine the night guard is walking by and the night guard is taking pictures of you now. And the expression has to be on your face as well. You have to feel it inside so that your face will do what it's supposed to, because you can't, otherwise it doesn't work. Just feel it. Awesome. Okay, if you're scared, let the energy come through your fingertips. Let it come through your eyes.
This is good.
Are we ready to move on to a new room, Ms. Kaufman?
I'm so ready.
All right, so turn your back, and here we go.
So you guys need to remember though that the video on the laptop for her to see, she does not see anything from about here over. So if you're doing your tableau over here, she can't see you. So I'm just telling you, it was great over here, but she can't see what you're doing. So just so you know. Okay. All right. My back is turned.
Okay, the next room we're going to do is the First Nations meet the Europeans and at the fur trade.
Oh.
Okay, I don't see levels, so she shouldn't come in yet. She's gonna be bored.
I won't come in yet.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. You can enter now. Okay, if you're in a fight, don't forget to flex your muscles. If your muscles are relaxed, we can tell. Okay, and a wax statue, every detail shows. You can see it all. It's so lifelike. Okay, if I came over there and knocked your arm, it should be really solid. It shouldn't just move. Flex the muscles. Ah, good job.
You guys are hardcore right here. Jim's faces. Jim's faces over here. I don't think he was.
Okay, so Ms. Kaufman, just leave that room for a moment.
Okay.
So what I want you guys to do,
Sorry, you want me to leave, or just go my back to the room?
turn your back, just go to a wall and turn your back.
Okay.
So you're gonna be in the same room, wax statues, but it's gonna be a different scene. A different scene, the same scenario. So maybe later on in the fight, let's call it later on in the fight. So there's probably more low-level people. Maybe there's more wounded people. Later in the fight, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Freeze.
I can hear you, so you're not frozen.
That would be really creepy to walk into a room like that and have the statues making sounds. Ugh. Don't move. You choose your freeze and just hold it.
I gotta send you some of these pictures.
Oh, that would be awesome. I probably need release forms if I'm going to use them, though.
That's all right. Yeah. They're released to go on my blog, so
Oh, great. Can I put them on mine too?
I'll double check.
Yeah, double check.
I can hear you talking and you're moving. You're not told to unfreeze yet. All right, I'm out of the room.
All right. How long do we have for this class, by the way?
Recess ends in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take them outside after anyways, so how much time do you need?
I have another 10 minutes. Does that work?
Yeah, that works with us, and then we'll eat and go outside.
Okay, perfect. One more room, and then I'll teach you one more game. Okay, ready? Walk around. So you mix up a little bit.
Gets with some new people.
So this next room is going to be just general fairy tale room. You can decide which one, but don't talk. It's all without talking. Okay, ready? Make your shape. Whatever fairy tale it is, make it different levels. Three, two, one, freeze.
Oh, I know what this one is. I've got Cinderella.
Awesome! You recognized it. That's really
They're trying on the shoes.
good.
Robin Hood. I don't know. Are you at a ball? I think somebody's at a ball. You're gonna have to tell me later. I don't know. Some of them I just don't know.
So, you know, there's extensions to this game, Ms. Kaufman, that you could do. Like, you could just have, choose one of the statues and ask them to come to life while everyone else watches.
Okay. Will you guys come to life while everybody else watches?
But we can't move.
Why? You can move your head.
Come to life, everyone else just relax and stand in neutral.
Okay, go.
Painting the rose is red. Painting the rose is red. I'm the rose.
Alice in Wonderland.
I'm Alice. I'm the rose.
Yay! Okay, I got it. That took me a little bit.
Awesome. Go back to your statues, everyone, and pick one more, Ms. Kaufman.
Okay, I'll pick one more. Go back to your statue.
3, 2, 1, freeze.
Freeze. What is your scene?
Yes.
I don't even know what I am.
The dragon.
I just stand there.
You're the dragon.
I just stood there. I don't know.
Okay, can you tell me? Act it out.
Here's the dragon over here. Just slaying. We're okay with slaying this dragon. Damn. You're supposed to move on
See, will you guys move this way so she can see my Are you behind Sleeping Beauty?
No.
Oh. Paperback Princess?
No, we're actually.
Oh, they're a game.
Still. It's a fairy tale.
Okay. All right, cool.
All right. Are they talking about what they're doing, or are they actually coming to life?
They did come to life, but I still had no idea what they did.
Oh, okay, got it. All right. So come and sit down on the floor in front of the in front of the screen. So I'm going to tell you some extensions, and then I just want to introduce another game for you.
Okay.
So another extension that's really fun is that when the guard has her back turned, and any of you could take the role of a guard too, now that you know how to play. But when the guard has her back turned, you don't have to freeze anymore. So you kind of sneak up behind her, but you're not allowed to touch the guard. All right? And then she quickly turns around. It's really freaky because all of a sudden there's somebody in her personal space, right? And you're totally frozen. So that's one extension that's really fun. Another one is if she has a flashlight, she's going to look really closely to see if your eyes are moving back and forth. If you're doing anything other than blinking and breathing, shallow breathing, then, you know, she can call you out, and it's a kind of an elimination game. Then you have to go over to one side, and you get to help her from there, from the side of the room, see who else is moving when the flashlight is on them. All right? And when it's not on them, they are allowed to move. But if they're caught by the guards, even out the corner of the eye, they can be pointed out. So those are two extensions that are fun, now that you know the game. Okay? So the last game that I wanted to do is we could do a listening game. Do you have a blindfold there?
I have 2 blindfolds.
Awesome. All right. So everyone else is going to sit in a circle. So let's try that first.
Okay. Remember that we can't see over here, so you need to make your circle that way a little bit. Brett, will you push that chair in for me, please, so that nobody trips on it? Great, thank you.
So let's just practice. Thank you for sitting cross-legged. That's perfect. Let's practice just tapping on the floor and see if you can make some noise that way. Perfect. All right. Now we need 2 people blindfolded in the center, and I'll explain it before you choose the 2 people.
Okay.
And so one person is going to catch the other person. So what kind of characters would catch other characters? Any ideas?
Wolf and Red Riding Hood.
Okay, good. So one's going to be the wolf and one's going to be Red Riding Hood. And they're going to be blindfolded. So if they start going out towards the circle, then you tap on the floor and they know that that's the boundary they have to stay within. Okay, so it's a real listening game, especially for the 2 in the middle.
So are they walking, or are they like?
They could be, or they could be down. If they feel safer being down and crawling, that's up to them.
Okay.
So you really have to be quiet, and you're the guards, you're the wall. All right, so make the sound. All right, so choose 2 people and put the blindfolds on.
Can you see?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Now we can. Don't fret.
I won't wrap. Okay. Are you gonna walk or crawl? Okay. Stop moving. Ooh, who else wants to go? Megan wants to go? Okay. You can be whatever your little heart desires you to be. Appreciate it.
So what are we trying to accomplish here?
I think Reese is trying to catch you.
Oh, this is.
Okay, so it's Megan.
But you're not gonna run. Okay, okay. All right. They are blindfolded and in the middle.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Who's catching who?
I'll catch Megan.
Okay.
And stop. Stop. Keep your blindfold off for a minute. Just a safety precaution. It might be wise, because people are swinging their arms like this, the person that's being caught might just want to walk around like this. It's more comfortable. You get it? Yeah, try it one more time.
Do I need to try it again?
Let's go.
What'd you do this weekend?
Do I go?
So I walk around like this.
Yeah. It's probably more comfortable. Ready? Go. I see somebody swinging.
Not here, not here.
All right, well done. It's been great. And if you keep practicing those games, you'll build stamina. Just like, I don't know if you do silent reading with building stamina, but when you do, you don't let anything interrupt you when you're silent reading. Someone comes to the door of your classroom, you don't look up. The teacher's having a conference with someone, you don't look up. And so in drama, this is what I do. I build stamina by making sure the whole class is on track, and you can count the seconds that you can do it. So even with the games we played today, how many can we play where the transitions are quiet? And how many seconds can we play before somebody's not focused? And you build stamina as a class that way, and it's a good challenge to yourself. It's been a great working with you, and I hope we can do it again sometime. Thank you so much. You're awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so very much for joining us. That was wonderful. We had a great time.
Anytime.
I will be writing a blog post, so when I do, I'll send you the link. So that
Oh, thank you. It's awesome.
welcome. Thank you so much.
Bye.